Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? Today I am bringing you guys a little small haul from Victoria's Secret. I wanted to go over the scents that I bought while also still giving you guys my opinion on the fragrances that I did not pick up from them, because I usually go in the store, I smell everything, and then I take notes on the fragrances that I don't like and I don't want to pick up, so that I can still give you guys a more thorough, well-rounded video even if I don't have the scents. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again, I am not going to buy things that I know I don't like and I don't want to wear just to review them for you guys. That is just not happening. And then when I went in store, they were doing the buy two get three free, and really it was only 3 cents from everything that I smelled. There was only 3 cents that I wanted anyway, so I wasn't going to be able to get the full set of everything since I was only wanting to buy 5 items. I didn't want to stretch it out to 10. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you guys about the fragrances, and then I'm going to talk about the ones that I did not get. So from the Golden line, I don't know exactly what it's called, but from the Golden line, I really only got the Bare Vanilla Golden. And this one was still at the bottom of the list just because this Bare Vanilla is not very enticing, and it doesn't stand out to me from all of the Bare Vanillas that they have released prior to this. So I only got this one in one form, which is the lotion, and that's because I feel like I can use this lotion to pair with any and everything. It's a staple vanilla type of scent. So the Bare Vanilla Golden is supposed to be sugared tonka and orchid blossom. So basically, with the addition of the vanilla, the cashmere, and everything that you get in the original Bare Vanilla, this one is also supposed to have a sweetened tonka scent as well as some orchid blossom, maybe to enhance the vanilla scent a little bit more. I found that a lot of vanilla scents tend to have orchid added into them because it just gives like a more rounded vanilla scent instead of something just super gourmand and vanilla extract like. So I do like this Bare Vanilla, and I did smell it in both the lotion and the spray form. Actually, I smelled the spray before I smelled the lotion. So it is simply that. This is definitely more of a sugary sweet vanilla, but like I said, it doesn't stand out to me as anything special. It's just like a sweetened Bare Vanilla, and I could get a sweetened Bare Vanilla by using the original one that I have, mixing it with other things. So that's why I said this one was kind of at the bottom of the list. Like, this wasn't one that I absolutely needed, but I would definitely say that if you want more of a sugary sweet Bare Vanilla, or if you feel like the original Bare Vanilla isn't as sweet, maybe give this one a try, because this one has the addition of that tonka and it's definitely more sugary sweet. The orchid blossom doesn't change it too much to where it's like a super mature vanilla. This is still sugary sweet. So I think you guys would definitely like this if you want more of a sugary sweet vanilla. So like I said, that was the only one from the Golden line that I wanted. So I'm going to go into my phone and I'm going to tell you why I didn't like the other flankers from the Golden collection. So Pure Seduction Golden was too floral. I'm so used to Pure Seduction having that really fruity, juicy fruit punch essence to it, and that is the reason why majority of the time Pure Seduction and Love Spell are usually the 2 flankers that I like whenever Victoria's Secret does their extended flankers line of the core scents. I usually always like those 2 because they always hold true to that fruity fruit punch essence, and then they take like a different turn and they add something extra to it. But the main point of the fragrance that you get is the fruit punch aspect. With this Pure Seduction, I did not get fruit punch at all. I did not get anything fruity and sweet at all. It was so heavy on the floral. So for the scent notes, it says that it's supposed to be a floral amber with gilded amber and magnolia flower. It was too fresh and too floral for me. It really didn't smell like Pure Seduction at all, in my opinion. Like, there was a slight hint of the DNA, but it's like the floral just took over. So I knew that Pure Seduction Golden was not one that I wanted to pick up. Same thing with Love Spell. Love Spell Golden was soapy. It was very soapy smelling to me. And according to the scent notes, it's supposed to be a fruity floral with honeyed vanilla and sparkling nectarine. I did not get that at all. I don't know what it is, but it smelled very clean, very fresh, very soapy. Once again, it did not have like the original DNA of Love Spell to me with that super fruit punch aspect. It just was not doing it for me, and I personally didn't like it enough to want to buy it, and I knew that I wasn't going to wear it, so I left Love Spell at the store. And then for Velvet Petals, it didn't smell appealing to me at all either. And with Velvet Petals, that one is a little bit more floral than the others. It's not as like fruity or anything, but the almond makes it more creamy, and it definitely has a like sweet factor to it. But I did not like Velvet Petals Golden because it wasn't the warmth that I love from Velvet Petals. Like, it was floral and it was missing that like almond cream. And the scent notes for that one was a floral gourmand with toasted almond and radiant pear. It must be the pear in there that's giving it like that super freshiness, and then some florals. I was not getting almond at all, and if I was getting almond, it wasn't like the smooth creamy almond that I'm used to from Velvet Petals. It was more of a dusty almond that you pair with florals, and it was not giving. So the entire golden line was a flop to me, with Bare Vanilla being the only one that I would like from that line. Like I said, since I was sticking to the buy two get three free and doing just 5 cents, I wasn't gonna pick up the spray of Bare Vanilla because I did have other scents that I liked more than that one. So I left that spray at the store, and I'm okay with that. So the next scent I have that I want to talk to you guys about is Star Smoked Amber. And I did get this in both forms because I did really like this scent. This one is Amber Dahlia Sparks a Marshmallow Halo. And then it says Crackling Cedar Woods. Now, the reason why I got this one is definitely because of the marshmallow. But if I'm being honest, this is in the same realm as Bare Vanilla Untamed, as well as what is it, Bourbon Vanilla from Mix Bar. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's basically in that same realm. I would say that this one is slightly more smoky once you get it on the skin, and typically I am not a fan of the smokiness. That is why I don't like Bonfire Bash and a couple of other scents, because I think it's Sweet Whiskey. I don't like those scents because of the heavy smokiness. But something about this one, it has more of the marshmallow feel to it. That's why I said it reminds me a lot of Bare Vanilla Untamed, because it has that like toasty marshmallow scent, very heavy in this. And then when you spray it on the skin, you do get kind of like the smokiness. So this to me smells like a bonfire and marshmallows, and it's creamy and it's gooey. So this one is nice. This is like an amplified, mature marshmallow type of fragrance. So I did like this one enough to get it in a full set. And then I think it was others from that line. What was it? It was Sky Blooming Fruit. I didn't like that one because it had this green freshness to it. Like, it had this really heavy aromatic greeniness to it. And if you guys know, I'm not a fan of like really green smelling, outdoorsy smelling type of fragrances. It just was not doing it for me. Like, if it's called Sky Blooming Fruit, I need to smell more of the fruitiness. Like, the fruitiness needs to overtake me before anything else does. So I was not a huge fan of that one. And the scent notes for Sky Blooming Fruit is fresh fruity with apple flower, white moss, and fresh sage. So it's the white moss and the fresh sage for me that was just like, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. I don't want that fragrance. Okay, and then we had the other one, which is Night Glowing Vanilla, and that one is supposed to be a floral gourmand with vanilla, iris petal, and pink pepper. So the Night Glowing Vanilla, it had too much iris for me, and I'm figuring out that is the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of the La Vie Belle fragrances and the flankers. Like, after wearing them, they're nice perfumes, but it's something about the iris. It's giving me that really powdery freshness, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of iris. Violet, it's another fragrance, it's another scent note that I don't vibe very, very heavy with, which is crazy because I'm gonna talk about a perfume in this video that has violet in it, but for some reason I like it. But for the most part, I found that I don't really like iris. So Night Glowing Vanilla was not gonna do it for me either. It was just too heavy on the iris, and I know. And then the pink pepper as well. Typically I like pink pepper when it's done correctly in a fragrance, and more than likely if it's in the top notes, I'll be able to get with the fragrance, because I know that when it dries down, unless the pink pepper is amplified on my skin, when it dries down, I'm not gonna smell too much of it. So I'm okay with pink pepper in fragrances, but for this one, it was just, it lingered a little bit too heavy for me, in addition to the iris. So I did not want Night Glowing Vanilla. And so the last fragrance that I got was Moon Spice Apple, and this rounded out my 5 fragrances. Now, Moon Spice Apple, I'm not gonna lie, this one was gonna get left at the store as well. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, because I don't know, it kind of has this funny smell to it. Like, I don't know. It's like smelling it out of the bottle, it kind of has this funny dishwater type of smell to it. Like when you add the Dawn or whatever, the soapiness to the dishwater, that's kind of what it gives when I first smell it. So this was not my favorite when I smelled it out of the bottle, but then I put it on my skin and I was like, okay, this definitely is giving like warmth, it's giving apple pie, it's giving Thanksgiving dessert, you know, you smell like sweet. So you have to kind of, well, I don't know if anybody else smells this but me, but I have to kind of get over that initial when I'm smelling it out of the bottle, and when I first spray it, it kind of has like that dishwater soapiness to it. So don't think that it's a nasty smell. It's not a nasty smell, it's just very soapy, and I'm not a big fan of like soapy freshy type of scents, but it has a soapiness to it when I first spray it that's weird, that I don't love. And so this one was gonna get left at the store as well, but I was like, you know what, I really do like that apple, I really do like that brown sugar. So this one is Ruby Apple Reveals Warm Maple Sugar Crystal Ginger Galaxy. So maybe it's the ginger, maybe it's the ginger in here that's giving that, but I was like, I really do like the crisp freshness of the apple, and I like the brown sugar. It smells kind of like brown sugar caramelizing and coming together and everything, like a warm apple pie. So that is why I got this one, and I do have some layering ideas and some combos and things like that that I want to experiment with that fragrance. Okay, and so then the last thing that I picked up from Victoria's Secret was the Bare Eau de Parfum, and I knew that I wanted this because a few weeks ago when I was on vacation and I wasn't filming, I did go into a Victoria's Secret and I sprayed this on myself, and it really just overtook me because I wasn't expecting to like this fragrance, but something about when it mixed with my chemistry, which this is supposedly supposed to do, it really just sat well on my skin. And this actually turned sweeter, which is, it's crazy to me, but it's not crazy to me, because I think that's the reason why I like sweet smells and why I like gourmands and everything, because this fragrance definitely turns a lot more sweet on me when I smell it from the bottle, and when I spray it onto like a card or something, I definitely get that sandalwood, I definitely get that violet that it says that is in there, I definitely get the citrus, I get that like freshy, simplistic type of smell. I definitely get that. But once it's on my skin, I feel like it just warms up and it sweetens up. So I don't get a whole lot of that freshy violet from this fragrance. I was gonna include this in my perfume wrap-up video so that I can talk more about it, but that's pretty much the gist of the Victoria's Secret Bare Eau de Parfum. So that is everything, you guys. That's everything that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video, even though I didn't buy everything from this collection. I hope you guys still was able to enjoy it and hear my thoughts and my opinions on these fragrances. So if you did like it, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know if you bought any of these scents, if you feel the same way as I do, if you returned any of them, or if you love them. Go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. If you're new, you should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the Fragrance and Beauty Army, as well as that bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.